Hello. Today what I want to do is I want to share the Iunio trowel. Now, not sure how you pronounce it, but there's the spelling. Now this is a trowel. There are many uses for a trowel. This just has some extra options. It's made out of stainless steel and it's rather sturdy, as well as 110 inches of paracord wrap here. It does move a little bit kind of deal, but still gives you a good grip, but a great emergency cordage if needed. Now it has this nail puller. If you have a real tough nail, this may not work. I've seen, tough nails with a claw hammer be very stubborn. So this here is a nail puller. This is a hex wrench right here, different sizes, and also it has 4-inch measurement in here with a cutting edge there and a serrated cutting edge there. Now it does come with this sheath here, has a belt loop on the back. You can put it in your pack, but this is sharp on the end somewhat, so I just bring it down like this so it's somewhat loose, because if you jam that in there and bring it tight, you may wear a hole through the bottom, because that is pressing right against the bottom. Also, when you take it out of here, I make sure that I go nice and slow. The reason why is that serrated edge, if you just pull this out, that serrated edge is just going to cut right up the side. So be careful when you put it in and out and how you use this sheath. This here is lightweight, so wearing it on your side, you basically know it's there. It doesn't weigh much. I'm going to try to chop a couple of these branches with this straight edge here and then some carving. Now it is light, so I don't expect it to chop much, but I'm going to give it a try. This one right here. Okay, so that's just hurting my hand. That butt cap was hitting me right in the hand. And as for a chopper on this dead branch, it is cutting, but it's not much for chopping. It's not meant to. But I did get it off. Let's see how it carves. You may do better with, there's no weight to it. And this butt cap here sticks out a little bit, so that was kind of digging in my hand when I was trying to chop. So there you go. It's not a chopper. But as a carver, oh wow. That carves nice. Basically a chisel grind to it, but wow, that carves nice. Now you have to also remember that the more you dig this into the ground and the rocks and such, you may have to sharpen that edge again. Now this one here is pretty much out of the box, so I'm going to bring this up and let you see how this is carving. That works nice. I can go nice and fine with that. Or I can dig right in and take as a carver, that works pretty decent. I'm liking that. Now, serrations. Myself, I don't like serrations. I just don't. As a saw, serrations will saw a little bit, but the only thing they're good for that I found is cutting large rope. But it will saw some. Now, of course, I would be putting this down normally, but camera angles and all, So this here is not working, of course. I can't go back and forth. Now if I was down on the ground I could actually put some force to it, but I can't right here because, but you can see I could put a notch in that and then carve down with this. And make myself a 7-notch. So the serrations and the cutting edge does work. From time to time you'll probably have to touch them up. It's according on how much you use this in the dirt and such. I'm going to do a little bit of digging down to get some roots, because this here would be great for finding roots. I also have a metal detector. This would be great for digging up treasures. But just many uses out here. So I'm going to dig a little bit and let's just see how it digs. This here is a spruce tree. I'm going to dig down in here and just see if I can find some decent roots. Problem is with my forest, it's a lot of roots, and sometimes it can be a little difficult to dig into. Here's a root here going, so I could dig that right up, but I'm just seeing how this works. This definitely digs rather well. I'm gonna bring you in and see how this is working. Big root right there, as you see. A lot of roots in here. Roots going everywhere. But you can see you can take out a lot of material. A lot of roots. Yeah, that's a good probably 5-6 inches deep right there. A lot of clay, sand type mixture. So as a trowel, it works well. And you can put a fair amount of pressure in it. It didn't bend at all. It's fairly rugged. Now, this here with that little bit of use is still just as sharp and carves very nicely. But the more I use it in sand and rocks and such, it's going to ding this edge up, which all I have to do is touch it up and then it will be sharp once again. Now this here I can find myself using when I'm metal detecting, digging up treasures once again, or bottle caps, but also in different adventures I go on and such. It's lightweight and just a useful tool. So I'm going to leave a link where you can check this out, and I want to thank you for watching, and also take care. These days are you know, kind of crazy, so stay safe. All the best.